Hello out there, plebeians of Gotham. Oh, my mask is failing me. Hello. Today will be a special day, for I am controlling. This skit's not working. There we go. I need to fix this thing. I just made this mask, and it's holding together my face. Yes, I've got a mask on. Okay. Hello, everybody. I need to stop wearing this. I just can't help doing the voice when I'm doing this thing. Welcome to the stream, 12 concurrent viewers. Very good. This is terrible. Okay, let's ditch the mask. All right. So yeah, my Bane mask. Working on that. It's still drying, and I'm inhaling paint fumes from it. The mask really gave me an impression. No, I really do sound like that. So I got sick over Christmas, and I know what you're all thinking. It's the Omicron. You got the Omicron. You got the COVID. Well, I didn't get the coronavirus. I think I got the rhinovirus. There's still other viruses out there floating around. It started on Monday, and I was going on a trip to the mountains with my friends for a couple days. And we just thought it was allergies at first, because it had every symptom of allergy, just super runny nose, like just thick sore throat, but none of the other COVID symptoms. So I didn't think it was COVID. We just kept getting worse and worse, and just was like a really severe allergy. But hey, bad karma. But it ended up being, we got back, and we went with 3 other friends, and one other friend got sick after we got back, and he had to go to work today, so he did a COVID test, and it turned out he does not have, he was negative for COVID. So if he didn't have COVID, and I probably gave it to him, it's not COVID. And I don't think it was COVID. So there's other viruses out there. It was rhinovirus, and it was, it was bad, but it wasn't like that bad. I'm almost over it. I think tomorrow I'll be completely done with it. But Self says, if I had corona, I would not have recognized that I had it. That's the problem. So look, I've been doing a lot of like coronavirus messaging and all that stuff. So, or at least early on, now I don't do so much anymore because the cities are kind of like, we don't want to talk about it anymore. So I don't get much action anymore. So I'm familiar with all the symptoms and all that stuff. And at the time, like I had like 2 of the 10 symptoms that are common. And that was like coughing and sneezing. And coughing and sneezing is like the symptom for almost every disease out there. So it's like, well, it's probably not COVID because I could still taste. When you have a cold, you always lose a little bit of your taste anyway, but I didn't have like completely lost taste, So how you guys doing? Yeah, being sick on the holidays is never fun. It's just, I really didn't like not feeling great. My mom's also like super dependent, and she doesn't have much. She has quite a bit of dementia, so I didn't really get much of a Christmas. It wasn't very Christmassy. I didn't feel Christmassy, so I don't know what to do about that other than just, I don't know, go out and do some fun things. I got a new e-bike about a month ago. I put it together, and I haven't ridden it too much, but I ran it yesterday, and I ran it here today to go to the studio. And this thing is cool. It's really more of a moped. It's not really a bike. It's really more a moped. Bad Karma says, I went to Running Springs and got altitude sickness. Maybe, I wonder too because I went to Idlewild, and that was an altitude change as well. So, yeah. Oh, you just got over the Rona there, Bad Karma? He's going through the old chats here. So yeah, that's my new mask. I need to like put some elastic on it, and I do have the regular mask. I can just claim that I'm wearing it. So I want to wear this to like supermarkets. That will be $39.95. I don't know. It's horrible. I'm not good on a script. I need a script. My computer is being a little buggy, so if I glitch out a little bit, you know what's going on. Sub-Zero. Yes, I've got the... How did you know? How the hell did you know? My friend Joe, I'm going to make him a Sub-Zero mask, and then there's a Darth Vader mask. It's all from Game Body. Rick H, how you doing? Welcome back from your cruise there. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. 12 days of Christmas. And I was fine. It was literally just psychosomatic nonsense. Like my bigger part of my brain was like, you're fine. You just have a little pressure on your chest. That's all. It doesn't feel anything weird or anything like that. It's just you're making a big deal out of just having a little congestion. So, but that's the way it is. That's the way it is. Speaking of sickness, Stewart's acting in Spencer made me sick. I don't know that movie, Spencer. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. Excuse me. That's lovely. Don't you love seeing that on stream? Oh, you could hear that. I bet you people just tuning in right there, just that moment, just me blowing my nose. Like, oh my God. Let me know having snot on my face. Some news, I guess I did buy a new camera, but it's a very unsexy camera. Like, I don't think anybody would be... I was thinking about doing a video about this, and maybe I will. Every video I do, sometimes I wonder if I'm just making the video to try to prove a point or whether it's worthy information out there. But I got a Canon XC50, I believe it's called. I think it's, the XC50. So it's a 1-inch chips camera, but it's a camcorder. About $2,500 and change or so for this camera. But I basically got it because I needed something that my XC15, which I use a lot for live streams and for just basic video capture stuff, just stuff that event coverage, ENG style, electronic news gathering style footage. I was having some issues with the HDMI port from it, so I decided to get myself another. Excuse me. Coughing. So I'm not quite over the sickness. I'm about 95%. Well, let's lower the sights there to 85% over that. So I got this XC50 1-inch sensor camera, HDMI, and SDI out, which I thought was really, really useful. I put the extra money for the SDI, and I tested it out I did a concert a couple weeks ago, which is probably where I got sick because lots of people there. And it did fantastically well. It was a beautiful image, absolutely gorgeous image. So I was thinking about doing like a review of all the cameras in my arsenal and tell you I have I've got at least 10 cameras in the studio, but I don't use 10 of them, and 2 of them are kind of like outdated and done. Well, no, more than 2, like maybe 3 or 4 cameras here. Say about 4 to 5 cameras I don't ever use. But I would like to. I might think about doing like just a rundown of all the cameras and why I have them and why I use them for different purposes for. Because in a case I would never use the XC50 in a case where I would want to use my C200 or C70. So either way, I mean that might be an interesting video. I really want to in the new year recommit to doing a lot more Filmmaker IQ. I kind of been dropping the ball lately, just taking care of my mom and just trying to find a new normal for that. And I'm also in December is one of those weird times where I get very, very what's the word I'm looking for? Not kleptomaniac. That's not the word I'm looking for. What's Woody Allen? Woody Allen's very that term for his neurotic. I get very neurotic. I get very neurotic around December. Like extremely neurotic because I don't get a lot of calls for work in December. So I think, next year I'm not going to have any work and I'm just going to be effed. I didn't say it. I was about to say it. I'm going to be effed come January. I already thinking one of my clients is a city and they didn't really hire me for much in the last part of the year. They must be ready to dump my butt. So, yeah. Anyhow, let's get some of your chats here. Hey, Bad Karma finally got his driver's license. He's 48 years old. He finally got it. A PT Cruiser for $2,800. Not bad. 107. I just like the PT Cruiser. I think they look kind of cool. Merry Christmas. Have you checked out any latest movies? Do you recommend? I've been watching. We'll talk about it in a second here. I've been watching a lot of TV shows and TV stuff on the computer. John Doe. Sorry to hear about my mom. Dementia and Alzheimer's terrible things to have. Any movies that capture the struggle properly? Went looking for one. I lost my nan, but I didn't find one. I don't really think so. I don't think honestly, I don't think the whole topic of like taking care of older parents is like dealt with in our society just generally. It's not a very interesting topic. I'm not sure I would want to watch a movie about it because I feel like I watch enough movies. I live it in my life. I don't need to watch it. You know what I mean? So like I tend to stay away from movies that I feel are like hard. I like more escapist movies or movies that put me in a different world. So there we go. Solf says, when I see a camera, I make an MTF test that shows what resolution or how much detail the camera with current lens resolves. Small sensors have biodynamic range unless you use multiple images. I guess so. Yeah, maybe. I tend to disagree a little bit, but then again, the point I wanted to make with my video about like different cameras is sometimes the image quality is not the most important thing. Most of the stuff I shoot, actually, image quality is not very important at all, as long as it looks okay. The most important thing, the stuff I shoot, honestly, is sound. Like I was in this Christmas concert, right? Friday and Sunday. It was a two-parter. And the Friday night, they're like, hey, can you record this while you're here? I'm like, fine. I wasn't going to record it, but when you record a orchestra concert, what do you think is more important, the image or the sound? Quick guess. It's the sound. Sound's more important. Heck, I mean, the image is, who gives a crap, right? And the image can be, I mean, for the amount of money they're paying me, I'm not delivering it like a true multicam experience, beautiful imagery. You just need, the sound is way more important. So I've discovered a lot of the projects I do, like, unfortunately, at this point, 85% of the stuff I shoot or the content I get paid to make, sound is more important than image. So oftentimes in those situations, image is really more a matter of how many camera angles can you get. You can't improve the image quality. You increase the number of camera angles. That's how you improve the image quality. Because I shoot a lot of live event and that kind of stuff. So that's basically it. Like I did a choir concert, and the guy responding, and it's shot in the same church that I played this concert at, said that thank you for the extra camera angles, is really lovely because it gives them something to look at, instead of staring at the same image over and over again. But in that case, image quality is not as important as sound. Sound is really really important. So I have not checked out any of the latest movies. I do want to see. I want to see Licorice Pizza, even though I don't like nostalgia movies because they make me feel bad. Because I don't. My nostalgia is not very good. I guess. But I do want to see Licorice Pizza. On the list, Spider-Man. I think would be worth watching. West Side Story. I don't know. I'm of two minds on that one. And what else is there? I know there's another one that I wanted to see, but I can't remember it. So I'll have to look at it. Or something. If they don't deliver the line properly, they'll do it again. Live event. Like, no, we already did it. Don't do it again. No, no more. Anyhow. South said a good old trick is higher resolution. If you don't have a pixel at the spot you want to have a pixel, you may increase the resolution sensor size 8 times the size means 8 times the possible pixel. Yes, but I will kind of warn you in that let's see, am I back online or not? My internet's being weird. All right, trying this again here. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can come back here. My goodness. All right, am I back? Do I have my stream back? What's going on here with this stupid thing? Let's see. Let me know if the stream still works. Not worked back. Let's see here. Well, it says I'm streaming. Let's see. It says I've got an excellent connection. I don't know what's going on with this YouTube today. It's Christmas. It's the day after Christmas. Still technically Christmas, I think. Where are we? Are we still streaming or what? Am I back? Okay, I think some people said I'm back. So you know how like Amazon dealt with like a major like headache a couple weeks ago? I feel like it's still going on. Like the gremlins are still like being going through the system, and I feel like my stream is keeps going. My stream keeps going weird. I don't know what's going on. Well, let's hang out for a little bit. If it keeps it up, I may have to poor quality. Why am I having poor quality? This is weird. Oh my goodness. I got full connection speed. It's wonky. Yeah, it's just wonking. I don't know what